Hello and welcome. And today I will continue working on my bridge commander, bridge controls. Um, it's not a rebuild, but I'm trying to recreation. I'm trying to recreate the bridge commander bridge controls, like when you are the captain, you look at certain stations and you can then give the NPC some commands. And I'm trying to recreate that for Star Trek Elite Force 2. This is for me for just for me for testing and experimenting. It might be used in a mission in the future, but there are no immediate plans. So I will mostly be using scripting from the Morpheus scripting system from Elite Force 2, which is the stuff here. And I have already created a new command I intend to use that retrieves the user their field of view, like when a player has a specific field of view setting that's fitted to their resolution, to their screen resolution, so I can grab it from the player and reset it, because I intend to have the player zoomed in when he's issuing commands and zoom back to his regular field of view number once he leaves that command station or no longer looks at that NPC. And to achieve that, I need to know what the default field of view is for this player, and there was no command that does it, so I implemented it. And now I can use that as a script command. It's basically it's using in-game code that's already existing, but modified it, of course, to have it as a dedicated script command. This will look like... Hang on a second. Ah, yes. I was experimenting here. It will look like this. Player get user of. This will return a number, a float var, a float value that then contains a value between 0 and 160. If the player is below or above, the number will be autocorrected, because everything else would be not accepted by the game. Okay, so let's close my test map here. All right. So I've already added this to the changes list of the code mod, but I now need to add it to my Notepad++ user defined. Oh, that was the wrong one. Language. Ah, here, that's it. Keywords. Ah, here. Those are for co-op. And yeah, looks about right. So I will not use the command right now because I don't have the zooming in place. But for the future, I can still use the zoom command, the command to restore the FOV of the player. Right now I will have to add a function that allows me to add the targets that the player can aim on. So that would be one. Now I'm opening the map. Bridge command, there we go. So when the player's here, he can target various stations. I have here 3 test stations. And the test stations are in the code. So the target names of the test stations are in the code, in the script code. Right here. And in the future, I don't want them to be coded like this, because that's actually impractical. That's stupid doing it this way. I want to do it like adding them. And I have a function for this. Add valid target for the bridge. I will put this then somewhere here. Yeah, like in setup targetable. That's, and at the end of this, I will capital it like this, e not get raw target name. That will retrieve the target name of this object and add it to the list. And the script function to manage or to add an object to this list is not done yet. I'm working on this. And further down, let's just copy this here, this whole thing. Further down, I will have here, I will retrieve the list, or I will actually check in the list if the current target is in this list, and then the script will show the station header. I will demonstrate this later. It's a little bit difficult to explain. So let me see. What do I do? Okay, here. Let's have a list target name. And target name of the current object. And we're going to compare them. So I have to check what the logic here is. Okay, so we can easily insert this here. Wait. Don't need this one. targets. At this point, it's still. Yeah, I need another variable. Because I cannot use the command break. LeadForce2 does not have it. I can also not use anything like continue, because LeadForce2 does not have it for this. It only has it for cameras, but not for loops. And if I use return here, I leave the function, and that's not what I want. So I need another variable here. Target in list. So variables in Morpheus scripting for LeadForce2, they start out with a default value. So this is on default 0. So I don't need to do something like this. I mean, I could still do it, which would make it easier for people that come from a C++ or a C background, but, well, in this case, I'm not making it easy for them. So as soon as this is in the target list, we can, it's not the nicest way to end a loop, but, well, it works. We can set the counter integer here, I, to the maximum number of rounds or loops we want this loop to go through. This will then stop this loop. And when it is, you have to do another check here. So sometimes it's a little bit more tricky to do stuff in scripting because you have a limited amount of abilities in the script. And if you compare it to a language like C++ or something like this, it's extremely limited. But for a ego shooter scripting language from 2003, it's supremely powerful. So sometimes scripts will look really strange, like complicated, like coded in a way that is somehow confusing, but that's often due to missing commands that you would have in other languages, so you would do it completely different, but with much less code and much faster and more efficient. But you have to deal with the limitations here, so you have to get around it. I often find myself conflicted in more powerful languages to do it the wrong way because I'm used to do it like this from scripting. So, well. So if the target is in the list, target name / entity is in the list. No, it's not in the list. Not. Let's make sure everyone can read the word not. It's not in the list. Don't react. So this print message thingy here, I need to rename that. Ah yes, this is not C++. This function is not available. Valid target. Okay, so let me just check how many valid targets we have. Okay, so they are all within this function. Good. Okay. So we don't need this anymore. Let's try the map in a moment. But first we need to get the list going. If it really works now. Here's the list. Let's do it like, oh. Let's do it like this. So it can't be confused. Ah, yes, okay. Hang on a second. It's empty. And our variable first empty is, let's say, -1. So we have to set this to -1. Let's just be sure this really works and I'm not remembering something wrong. There we go. And of course, we want the line break. Let's have this here. Crop the target name. First is empty. Yeah, and later we check. Oh, this is bigger than the maximum allowed. Gonna print something out, but this time we're gonna use the co-op function, which is more reliable. Here we go. Function add valid target. Ah, yeah, here. New target name. Not the added max number reached. It's not the finest, but still it's a good message. Also have, yeah, we're gonna do it here, I think. Yeah, gonna do it here. We have to do it here. Huh. If this target name is this target name is the same as the new one, and this compares case sensitive. Already in the list. And finally, when it's not a duplicate, and when we don't have reached or overreached, weight must be bigger or equal, because the max number is 10 and it needs to be lower. Yeah, it starts with 0, so that was a logic error here. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. That's actually it. And instead of get, we are going to set it. Set a new target name, and then this creates a script variable in world that kind of looks like this. World containing a string with this name, can be accessed with this name, and then has whatever this has value. So the object world is basically everything that's not static, that's not interactive, sorry. There would be brushes like this, everything that does not move, that's part of the actual map. And you can attach variables to that object, or to actually any object in Elite Force 2. And this will save you creating more or less fixed variables. It's more flexible. It's a little bit slower, but it's way more flexible. So we're going to take advantage of this. We can create sort of arrays with it. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, let's go down here. Put this in the list. Okay, let's just try it. I'm expecting a script error. Yes, there we go. 75. Line 75. Show me. Obviously, that doesn't belong there. Yeah, let's try again. Function remove value toggle was not defined. Okay, yeah, that's right. It's just deactivated because it's not yet built or not yet created, and we don't use it at this time. There we go. Oh, that's laggy. All right, let's see what we have to do. That's only because I have the warning modus on, so which is not a default setting. So we're gonna change that. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yes, 10. Okay. So let's change that. We should probably do it here. It's empty. Well, it's not the most efficient way to do it, but it suppresses the error warnings. No, wait, let's do it. Let's do it the right way. Oh. Just adding work. We don't want that. Let's do it on setup level. Before we do now we'll just create the maximum number of these variables and set an empty value. This way we don't get these error warnings here anymore. I'll make a note. I'm gonna restart. And broken. Broken it is. Too many parameters. Ah, yes, right. And yet we should set it. Let me check. Yeah, that's much better. And no more lag. It's not working. Or at least it seems like it's not working. Let me see. What was it? Yep, I wanted to have a printout. Why it is not working? I also should be checking the printout for the first empty. Let's just go for the log file. -1. Yeah, that seems right. Remove this now. We want to have a result from here. In target list. And the target list is the following. I have also a printout for what's not in the target list. Not in target list. There we go. Now, not in target list. Okay, let's just close this, go on the log file, reload. There's probably something wrong. Oh. Can just close this. and target name is not empty. That was missing, but we actually need it before. There we go. What else do I need? All right, need to verify that they actually are in the list. Let's go just up here and set up targetable, add valid target. Already in the list. Could not be added. Max number reached. Let's now have a... Oh, stupid me. That's not gonna work outside the loop. Yeah, I forgot something. So the first empty one is the place where it should go. Yeah, I did the right check here, but I forgot to change it here. Let's just still have a printout. Successfully. Are we sure this is right? I think that word is correct. Successfully. Yeah. There was something with it. Successfully added to list. Now let's see if that works. It should work. I'm confident it works. Yeah, but the game says no. Why is it? That's strange. Okay, well, it's in the list, all right, but something with the check mechanism is wrong. If the target name is not empty, and let's compare entity to entity because that's faster, is not equal to world. So, is it spam? No, only when I aim at something. In target list engineering area. In target list. Ah, I see. This was wrong. Well, I suppose that's right now. Can remove this. If it's not in target list, it's not a valid target. Somewhere else, something's wrong. Let me just see. So we don't need this because we know it's right. But well, let's just let's look at it again. So we activate it. Oh, it's a little bit laggy, so this means it prints. In target list. In target list. Okay, this is great. Oh, that is not needed anymore. In target list. Oh. Not one. It's not a valid target. But actually, we don't need this variable here. Or do we? Let's just keep it and optimize later. Well, this gets way too complex for beginning. Let's go here. Oh. Yeah, it's working. I was just forgetting to press the button, but it was working all the time. Okay, so now let's the print message I have removed, right? Yeah, but 275. What do you want? Go to 275. Stop dialog. Where else is last actor reset? Was it maybe because, well, that could be if does entity exist, stop dialog. Also, let's make sure. Yeah, we only get a warning if that's used on the wrong type, so never mind that. Player still present. We have a If I check somewhere, where do we have our weight? Weight of frame. There we have our check. Okay, it's in the same frame, so that's okay. Let's try that again. Go here, press the button, target him, go back. This was not working because it's not set up yet. Yeah, it's not set up yet. And error load disk space. Excellent, so let's see if we can make them actually look at us. Play dialog. And this should be the HUD display. Head HUD display on the top left. And as soon as we remove that, they should be able to look at us at the same time while they are talking. Let's see if that is true. Yeah, finally. Now the next step we need to do then is zoom so we can actually see that they are looking at us. Well, sort of. Sort of looking. Yeah, I think. Let's just look at the function head watch. The command, what it can give us. Because this looks not right. Here we go. Head watch. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. What was that? Vector. Let's just go for head watch event. I suppose that's it. Beam update. Okay. There's no entity to watch. I suppose it has that offset because of the animation. So let's actually figure out how many. The head watch has 2 arguments. So this means I could be adding another argument. Go to definition. I suppose the big letters are optional. That would be a offset that only needs to be a float, right? Yeah, only needs to be a float. So max speed. correction, offset correction. Still a still float, yeah. Use offset. Yeah, everyone sees that this is a what type it is. Use offset to correct, to fix. Looking over. Over player. Use offset to fix actors looking over the player. Use offset to fix actors at the wrong location when they use animations. Let's just add B60014. So we know this is a co-op mod feature. And then let's go back down and go into the function and add that feature. Set watch target, entity to watch, set watch speed. Head watcher, what are you? Ah, okay. Not liking this. Watch target entity. Explicit set. Head watcher init. Head yaw, pitch, twitch head. Max distance. Ignore watch target. Damn. There's no there's no specific height adjustment for it. Let me see. Maybe okay, so what do we do here? Get watch target. Watch target. So let me see, where are you? Where are you used? Okay, when they start to talk. Last head watch target. Okay, where are you used? But that's not useful. Ah. Interesting. That's funny, this is from Heavy Metal Fact 2. This code is a leftover. Let's just see what it does return here. Out of it. Okay, Miss Creepy can stop looking at me. Shut up, Wesley. Gotta love that. Oh. Do I not have a function that waits for the dialogue to end and then stops it? So let's create one. HTE actor. And let's put it somewhere. Somewhere down here. Resets the actor. Looking there. Once the dialog has stopped. Yeah, we need the dialog. Yeah, I had this function, but I deleted it because I couldn't set the heads because of the head HUD display. If the dialog is it's not empty, let's add a wait. Here it needs to, yeah, I know now, because it's a little bit more complicated. But that should be no problem. Just give this thread, this function a thread name. Thread name. Thread name. Let me see. Run thread named. That's the name of the thread. Okay. So this is getting a little bit more complicated than expected, but never mind. We can do it. This renames the function. Rename this. What we need is actor.get raw target name. There we go. But before we do that, you know, if we kill it somewhere else. 0.1, 0.2. And if the dialog exists, wait for wait dialog length. Yeah, there we go. That's the right one. Wait for the length of the dialog. Resets the actor looking at the player once the dialog has stopped. That looks about right. Let's put this stuff here and copy it and go here. Shut up. The previous actor. So we're gonna kill the previous function. And we start the new function. Here needs to be a thread. This is the correct one. Just like this. Here we go. Location. Watch. Maybe we need a, yeah, I think we do it this way. We don't change the head watch stuff from the actor. Do it differently. Let me see. There we go. Moving this because there's a significantly easier solution to this. There we go, and we're gonna use that. The easier solution would be to spawn setup level, spawn I think we're going to use a trigger relay. Spawn entity for the actors. Look at to fix head offset while a sitting animation is played. Maybe this is a general problem with the game, but I will have to look into this further. Not going to do this tonight though. Gonna use this quick fix here. Spawn trigger relay. Target name will be bridge commander bridge. Let's just go with captain. Great, and we will move it to the location of the player each time this is valid and updated. So this is when it's valid. Oh, yeah, wait. I have a better idea. Bridge commander actor stop actor dialog, and let's add the player here. And then let's not just wait. Yeah, let's do it like this. Go here. And like this, go back. Let's verify that everything is valid. Oh. Oh, we actually just need two, but we need to verify the dialog. So we can remove that. Or this is equal to empty. Just return. Now we have that. I'm gonna rename that. Oh yeah, we need to kill that later. We have this up here. We see what the command is for dialog length. Oh, there's no command. Okay, so this obviously will then not work. Right. So we need to change this again. Yeah, let's change this. Read the player. Can I remove the player? Don't need this. I also want to check if the actor still exists. If does entity exist, actor. Right. Okay, there we go. Let's go further. Remove this. Move the player here. And just update. Yep, just update. Just update it like this. At the stage the player is present. Call it marker. Let's find where else this is. Marker. And just move it to the player location. The player. I think it's get origin for this game. Yeah, let's just see. This means they should be looking at. Let's just go for a vector here, just so we have more flexibility. Origin, and then we go here, grab the player origin, and give it a minus. Oh wait, can't just. Yeah, we have to make sure. Yeah. If the origin is already minus, let me Oh. Let me just do a sanity check. This minus this. All right. Okay. So if we have a negative, no, we don't. But if we have 5 minus 5 minus 22 minus, yeah, okay, right. So we don't need to check that. I was thinking minus 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 is plus, but we don't subtract a minus number with a minus number, so we're fine. So we don't need that. Now let's go minus. Let's go for 300. So just that we see that there's really something going on. Okay, now we have the actor target name plus dialog weight, and the same it's actually kill threat last actor. Let's go here. Nope. That looks pretty much done. Target name. There we go. Let's have a printout here, just so we can verify what's going on. And we did. Well, let's just do it like this. Now this should be fine. End it. Save that. Close that. There we go. We should restart the level and probably get a script error. Oh, we don't. Interesting. Let's use the trigger. That works. That works. That works. Where are you looking at? Still looking up. All right. I'm still looking at the player. Watch. Head watch. Target. Where is this marker? Let's go for the marker. Here. Well, that works. As if Khan is listening. There you go. Okay, that works finally. Let's go not for 300. Let's go for minus 50. Activate. to her where she's looking. Still so far down. Ah, yes. I need minus 30. Ah, yes. Hello. Are you looking at me? No, you're not. Well, sort of. It's just a very little of an offset. There's probably just some floating point calculation problem that's translating really badly. Why it messes up in the original game. Well, where are you looking at? Ah, okay, it's something else. Okay, it's a little bit a more complicated issue than I thought. It's probably related to the... Yeah, there's a specific amount she can turn her head. And if that is not reached, that limit, it seems to work. Otherwise, it does not. Yeah, that's probably it. Does it actually move with me? Okay, let's just... Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's go with a... Yeah, that looks alright. We don't need this output anymore. And something else, something else, something else. Oh, I forgot. Let's go in game and see again. Now the view screen also, we need to add something to the view screen. Because I want the view screen to be later somewhat usable. And let's just make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, we'll let you do it. Let's call it view area. There's no actor. Oh, let's just have it empty then. Oh, empty and empty. And have let's have some random HUD here displaying pack 10. Oh, local pack. Here we go. Yeah, let's go with the Romulan timer HUD. That looks always funny. There we go. Let's just recompile it. And yes, FOF. I want you to add FOF. FOF. And the new command, of course. At the stage, the player is still present. Yes. Player. Do it like this. Remove the HUD. Get user FOF. Now this is the new script command. Player set FOF. I think it's set FOF. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Is it just FOF? Yeah, I think it's just FOF. Let's have some commentary here. Restore field. No. Zoom out. Let's do it like this. And when we are looking at an actor, we have clicked. Now we could actually determine the amount of zoom for each object. But let's not go there. Let's first do it the simple way, the easy way. Yeah, if the player clicks, just remove this. This is only when the actor speaks, so this is the first time. Yeah, so it needs to be here. Make player zoom in. In here, so standard FOV is 80. Yeah, let's just try to be a little bit more flexible here. Float. Player FOV. And let's see how that works. Get user FOV. Get user FOV. Let's subtract like 20 FOV, maybe? Yeah, that should actually do it. You will see that fails. Restart. Yes. User FOV 40. Let's do it to 100. For funds, let's do 140. You definitely now notice if the FOV changes. Works. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go like 100. Go out. Go in. Oh, excellent. 20 is too little. We need more zoom. Still warming up. That's not working, but that's okay. We need more zoom. Let us have this dynamic and be more like the actual player FOV. Half. It should be actually pretty good for any player FOV. Okay, so now let's get it a little bit, let's say 100. Let's go for 60% of zoom. Oh. See how that works. That's actually not bad. Let's go for 75% of zoom. Let's go for 85% of zoom. think that's actually a little bit too much. Let's now try this with user for AD. That would look like. Yeah, let's have it with user for AD. User for 120. Oh, that's actually amazingly good. Now let's go for different HUDs because they are not ideal. Instead of low, alright, they are in the editor. Instead of arrow low disk space, gonna show me this. And oh, that's probably looks funny. Instead of credits, gotta give me the zoom HUD. And Barkley, you can give me oh, give me this. Yep, instead of that, give me just this. Let's do a compile without lights. Oh, that was quick. Just close the game, start it all over. Let's have it a little bit bigger because it's getting more interesting now. Okay, go. Activating. I think it's too much. Yeah, I think it's too much. Let me just change it to 75% again. And give Dr. Stevenson something else. There we go. And let's build it with lights. Excellent. Activating, zooming, HUD shows, dialog. It's looking at me. Excellent. Okay, this HUD has a removal delay. Okay, but it's not actually not a problem of the code, so can ignore that. Now for you, my dear view screen. You are up next. We have here 1 and 2 empty. Yeah, we need to change this check. Okay, let's just copy and redo the whole thing. Update. Hit watch target for sitting. Left clicks activate the menu. That's quite right. I see. Where is talk? You're here. But I need you. Target is valid. You here. Let's call it selection active. Actually like this, but first Let's just make sure the peg dies. But we actually reset it. The player is no longer captain. Let's have our buff restored. Thread. Let's actually have it not as thread but a function. Just it's really bad naming scheme, but it's this. Void. Assuming that player actually still exists. Zlastad. Let's put it here. Player and the last hut. Last hut. There we go. Zoop. So do I actually have... No, because that's here. Okay, good. Let's go back. If the selection is already active, which means the player is already zoomed in somewhere. Let's actually terminate the previous dialog. There is one. And remove the previous previews. And remove the last HUD. Yeah, it's starting to look much cleaner. Where do I have my check? There's my check. Okay, good. Gonna shut up the previous dialog, and we're gonna remove the previous HUD. And then we basically, oh wait. If doesn't that exist, last actor. What do we have here? Let's have it outside of this menu. Outside here. Let's active this exists. We first shut up the previous one. Now we need to check if this is the same one. Yeah, so we actually need this check here. If it exists, if entity exists, Stupid. No, we can do it like... No, we can't. It's like this. If there's a previous actor and there's a new actor and they are equal, then we need a new variable, again. Same dude, same actor. If same actor, if not same actor, make the previous actor shut up. We also don't want to remove the hat. Let's not say, let's just call it same. Same. If it's still the same. If it is the same, see, it's not the same, remove, and wait, because after this, check if player is still present. So it exists in player. Add new pad. If not same actor, where are you? That goes here. And you go here. You go here. Yeah. Really? One. This to the top. No, let's do it like this. Skip the order. Right. If it's not the same, and we do have indeed a hat, add the hat. Well, actually, this should be. No, I think it's fine. You zoom in. New actor talk. If it's not the same. Like this. Right. And the dialog is up there. Well, I think we are actually pretty good so far. If check fire, check old fire. We need this. I suppose let's see if it's only needed when oh, Oh, really? Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? Seriously? No wonder there's so many bots on Twitch. If it's such a enormous amount of work to report a bot, seriously, this could be automatically grabbed. Man. 23. For 15. Oh, for 15. Okay, there we go. Nobody ever will do that during their stream. Seriously. It's too much work. Explaining and giving a timestamp, that's a lot of work. During a stream, that's not realistic that anyone will really do that. At least I have now my answer why there are so many spam bots on Twitch, because nobody really reports them. Da, da, da. Yeah, right. Let's check the previous function. Yeah, that was right. So I actually got that right. Haha, but I forgot that. Or did I? No, I didn't. That was right. Okay. Entity 301. Set the last head. Okay, I think that looks good. Something is off. 278. Who? All right. Here. We actually have an actor. Otherwise, last actor will be null. It's all the same lines. Let's try to activate that. Okay, when I'm targeting exactly, it's not working. I need to restore some part of the code. Here, just in case, let's have our debug printout. Getting the right thing. Okay, I think I need some sleep. But I think I did indeed make some progress. Always zoom out and yeah, I think I can call it a night. Well, I got far, but now including this view screen, making it a little bit more flexible, makes it a little bit more complex. And I need my brain to work properly then. So, I think that's it for today. See you next time.